Yo, yo. Check, check. Red Room Live, episode 10. Like I say every time, it's been a minute. Probably been a month. But, I've been kind of living the same life. All the days are mixed and meshed together. I think it's mostly because I've been on quarantine for a little bit. I had been exposed twice, one week and then one the other week. I talked about that, but I had to get tested and chill out. I was negative, but I was just chilling for a while and I couldn't work. Then I ended up breaking my phone and I didn't have one for like a week. And then I had somebody help me out and now I'm using an iPhone 6S. But you can't complain. At least I'm able to work now. Broke as shit, but gotta get back in there. I ordered the iPhone 12 Pro Max, and supply and demand. It's not gonna be here till February. Today is December 3rd, so that's fucking crazy. But I'm excited for that. The camera is insane, so I might be putting visuals to this someday. Definitely will be having a Zoom guest. Or a few Zoom guests. But that is something that I might be doing. And I'll also probably help out with the second or third angle for the Raw District. So that'll be nice to get in there. It's just a good ass fucking camera. It has 87% low light. Better than the 12 Pro. And the 12 Pro has 27% better low light than the regular 12. So if we put that in perspective, the 12 Pro Max is like the huge fat uncle that's just overpowering everybody for that turkey on Thanksgiving. Speaking of Thanksgiving, I'm sure everybody else's was weird. But I don't know if you guys could have risked it. After all these scares, my family wasn't trying to take that many risks about it. We're actually going to do ours this week because my mom had a scare too and she came back negative. So I don't know, I guess we're just immune. So we're gonna go around, start licking doorknobs, start snorting whatever else people leave on tables. Just kind of take it all up for you guys. Just take it all in so you guys don't get it, and we'll just take it all for us because we're immune. But Thanksgiving, I don't know. Let me know how you guys just went, because it might be the same during Christmas. The same weird shit. Because my family's canceling Christmas too, so guess it's just not worth the risk. But Thanksgiving was still good. I still had it with Ariana and her mom and her uncle, so it was just us four pigging out. And, the unconventional Thanksgiving, that Mexican Thanksgiving. Haven't had that, I betcha. But you probably have if you're Mexican. But yeah, man. It was nice to do something at least. Because I thought, this shit was going to ruin a bunch of stuff. But if you just stay your ass inside, then you won't have to worry about anything. And that's been shit, honestly. And I don't really know how much longer it's going to be. So I got the mic. I started recording some shit. I recorded 4 verses in the last week or two. Some stuff for this milk drop shit I keep talking about. So I'm going to roll that out. Start mixing it. I've been trying to get my fucking plugins right. I had an OG help me out, but it still didn't really help because I don't know, something in my computer's wrong. So if you guys are tech wizards, let me know how to get the Waves plugin on either Pro Tools or FL, because that shit is more frustrating than anything. Ruins all motivation to do anything is when your tech shit ain't right. And I still don't have my speakers, so I'm kind of just floating around. All my days been meshing together. Been playing a lot of RuneScape though, can't waste that XP. Shout out Brandon, gave me 2 bonds. And I'm gonna be on that bit, getting max, being sweaty, trying to get to that 2,000 total level. For all you RuneScape nerds. What else, man? Haven't skated either. All this time I had off, I should have just went outside and skated, but I don't know, kind of put me in like a depression for a little bit. Who knew? Who would have thunk me feeling that way? But that's just what it is. And I don't know. It's hard to do anything about it. I take my dog on a walk all the time, and that's a nice little getaway. Put a podcast on, laugh a little. So I try to get some of my writing into. But this shit's just difficult to deal with. And it's been that way for a year now, and it might still be that way for a while. And I'm gonna get into more of the vaccine shit later. But been watching hella Queen's Gambit. Finished that in 2 days. Rewatching it too with Ariana. So that shit's fire. If you don't know about that, it's just this. She was a prodigy. A chess prodigy, and she's out here smacking grown men when she was 7 years old, and she's got some crazy thing going on in her head where she can see it on the ceilings, but she needs dope. She's getting all doped and oped out, popping pillies up in the orphanage so she can smack grown men in chess. And that's a good show, man. Other than that, just been trying to intake some podcasts. Do some podcasts. Raw District still, kicking it large. Got one tomorrow, so that's good. We got a nice guest on there. He's a Topeka native. Went to play pro basketball. Be on the lookout for that. But yeah, man, nothing has been entertaining, really. Nothing I can really talk about that's been any more entertaining than your guys' lives, probably. That's why I keep asking for you guys to send me questions. So that's what I'm going to keep doing on here, because I'm lazy and uninspired and high, and I can't think of shit. So the first question, Jordan asked me, what's your most common meal? And I'm going to have to say pizza, man. Just fucking love pizza. Whether it be frozen pizza, them DiGiorno's, them good Newmans. I don't know, you guys probably don't fuck with the Newmans. It's a newer brand, but they're the expensive ones. And they're the thin, super Italian pizzas. So if you like the thin shit, because the rising crust, man, it'd be a little floppy. You cook it for 3 extra minutes and it's still, some dough, just some raw dough. You don't really, you got to throw it in there again, and then it gets all burnt on the bottom and it's still all doughy. But, I'll eat all pizza because I'm fat. Meet me at 200, yo. You can't hold me anymore. That's also what I like to do. When I'm trying not to drink or just feeling down, man, I just want to eat, just want to shove my face, and I haven't really been feeling full lately. My stomach's expanding. I'm out here running like Ed and Eddie, my big ass stomach forward, because it's just searching for food, sniffing on the ground. It's like an anteater. My stomach's just going to the nearest trash can, and my belly button's like an eyeball, and it's just searching for the ground scraps. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, probably pizza is my most common meal. Pizza, and I used to make this bacon, egg, and asparagus mix, and just put different peppers in it and shit. I was on that for a while, and I just kind of got sick of cooking. Ariana actually she remade the potato spicy sausage soup from Olive Garden recently, and that was fucking heater. I ate like all of that shit. She only had a bowl, so I'm sorry. You gotta make more next time, you know, cause that shit's good. Cause the most common meal, I know my most memorable meal is probably eating crab legs in New Jersey. I was probably like 3 or 4. We all went down there as a family, and we caught them in the bay. We were throwing crab cages into the bay, and they were tied on with rope. And I remember Jordan, he forgot to let go, and he tossed it in there, forgot to let go, and he just like flew in there with the cage, because the cage was, we were tiny tykes. So he just chucked that bitch in there and chucked himself in there too. And that was hilarious. We're all laughing, but, we kind of let him drown a little in there. And then we picked him up. We got him out. So it's fine. And then we ate the crab legs, and that shit was good. We had there was 10 of us, probably more. Big ass table. Put a bunch of newspaper down. Just had shitload of crab legs. Bowls of butter. That was probably my most memorable. Shout out Jordan, man. Rowan asked, why is everybody so fucking dumb? Man, it's probably because their parents were dumb. You know how that goes. Dumb people make dumb people. So, I'm gonna apologize ahead of time for my child not having a great touch in algebra. But, they will be able to use their words emotionally. But I don't know. A lot of the time, they're so dumb. I'm like, am I dumb? Am I really the dumb person? Like, why don't people think the way I think? And I'm like, yeah, you guys just don't get it. But maybe I just don't get it. Maybe you don't either, Rowan. So stop judging dumb people for being dumb. No, I don't know. Probably has to do with our president being stupid as fuck. They just, a lot of them probably found their savior, their great white hope. And they were like, yo, I can be as dumb as the president. Maybe I can be president someday. And just, we all can be just stupid. That'd be nice, because then I'd be the valedictorian of you dumbasses. You hear me? But I don't know. Why do you think everybody's so dumb? Put it in the comments. Oh, I made a YouTube too. So if you rather listen to it on YouTube, give me a subscribe, like, comment, all that shit. I'm going to start posting shit on YouTube, and I'll probably start posting more videos, like I said. Probably maybe some skits or some regular shit. Me rapping, like I usually don't do, but I do. Put out a little verse earlier. So that was dope. Appreciate all the love on that. Just, had to show you guys I could still, spit a little. Spit a little. Shout out Jared. Got a new question. How do you feel about the American college system? How does it fail students? And where does it succeed? Definitely, it's just way too expensive in America. And with all the degrees that you hear grown people saying, oh, that doesn't matter, then why do they offer it then? If it doesn't really matter, they shouldn't offer it to college students that think they're going to do something with it. You're 18 years old. You think fine arts, you're going to fucking, if you don't live in Chicago or something, you think you're going to make enough to buy a house and shit? It's just a false hope. And I know in my life, I never knew what I was going to do. That's probably something that I fucked up on. I should have paid attention more in school, and so I could actually pass the classes I need to do anything. But I kind of just gave up, and thank God I got the people around me I'm basically just lucky, man. I'm lucky to be where I'm at and do what I do. Because if I would have proceeded to go to college, I would have been. I'm already in debt. Not that much, thank God. A year's worth, year and a half, but I still probably wouldn't have used my degree. I know a lot of people spend 2 or 3 times going to college and they just keep switching out. And I think it's wrong for the parents to force college on people, because trade schools, all that, welding, electrical, all that shit pays way more than most things you can do in college. Unless you're like a doctor or a lawyer. I know you guys have probably heard that, but what else do you need to go to school for? That and nursing and all that. It's like, I think that's just the weird part of it all, is how much it costs for the little impact. And I know I've probably mentioned this before. Hassan Minaj's Patriot Act show. He goes all into how scammy the student loan providers are, and just predatory. And it's like, once you are locked in, you're fucked, and they can garnish your wages and all that. And like, Germany is the complete opposite. They really want everybody to succeed, and they even allow, free schooling for their residents, and people go over there to get, $20,000 off their tuition. I think it's just America, really, that has it all fucked up, because everything's a capitalistic game. And just with this like coronavirus shit, everybody who could capitalize and profit off of it did. And the people that, like Jeff Bezos, he could have gave everybody a stimulus, but instead he's getting more money because of that. He like doubled his worth throughout this time. And I'm sure he didn't go to college. But what'd he say? I've just shitted on it so far. Where does it succeed? If you succeed, it's all in you. But like I said, if you don't have a goal in life that you absolutely need a degree for, or learn, doctors, lawyers, psychologists, all that shit, scientists, then don't go. It's just a waste of money. Go fucking to Washburn Tech and learn how to build an engine, or learn how to wire a air conditioner. You're gonna make $40,000 a year. I think it's just another thing that America is fucked up on. He also asked, who has been the most influential non-family member in your life growing up? Non-family member. Let's see. I think all of you guys, man. All of my core friend group. And that's also another question he asked. What's it been like having the best core friends practically your entire life? Now he's out here kissing his own ass. But yeah, I think them. Marcus, James, Will, Jared, Alex. All you guys, man. Bryman. Sorry if I'm missing you. But around all that time when I was really growing up, I think that influenced me more than anything, because it showed me how to like literally have fun and like just love being in the time I'm at. And that was definitely like the best time of my life. Like freshman year, man, smoking for the first time. I mean, that's not like, the best part of it. We only smoke like once a week, but the rest is just shenanigans. Probably you guys, man. XL, Gabe Mendez. He's probably one of the other most influential non-family member. I feel like he's my brother now, though. Just because, like, the first time we heard him rap, we were just blown the fuck away. And then we realized he was from Topeka. Most underrated, most hardworking, best artist in the Midwest or fucking ever. Honestly, like I put him up against anybody. and he's holding his own or smacking you fools. So if you want a feature, $100, hit him up. XL785. But no, I think, just in music wise, probably XL. Skateboarding wise, I don't know, man. That's a hard question. I should have thought about this beforehand. There's a lot of people that have influenced me that I can't really think of off the bat, man, because a lot of the times I'm just trying to be selfish and think about myself and fucking be in a daze and, be a selfish asshole. Because I don't really know how to navigate through most of the shit I'm going through. Other than either clown around, try to do music, or just chill, kick back. That's my favorite thing to do. Just kick back with the homies. That's what influences me the most, though. Just all the times where I've chilled with the people that I love and just talked. That's probably why I wanted to do a podcast, because it's just, and that's why it's so fucking hard, because I talk to myself all the time in my head, and now I'm trying to talk to myself, to you guys, and I know I need more guests, but a little more participation would be nice, guys. Nah, I just need to be consistent so you guys ask me shit all the time. Also, let me know some segments you guys would want to hear. Let me know what you guys would want to hear me go off on. Cause I go upstairs, go to record a podcast. I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna say, man, but I gotta keep it going, cause there's something else I just can't give up on. Cause it's easy to give up on shit, especially when it's just you're not really doing shit, but bitching like you usually do. I didn't want to bitch, but it's kind of how you're feeling sometimes, and all that. Approach, shout out Approach. He's got a question, but first I'm gonna congratulate him on his album release. He just released an album. Go peep it. It's on Bandcamp right now. If you're a Lincoln Marshall fan, who is Milk Drop and Approach, go cop their shit. Shout out Datura Records. It's called Merely Minutes in a Day, Section 2, Antique Mall. I'm pretty sure he produced all or most or all of the album. It fucking knocks. It's got the old school funk synth on it, and knocking drums, hella spitting. Stick figures on there, Milk's on there. Shout out Approach, man, the OG. He really started putting me on shows. He gave me a spot in Lawrence. I did Lawrence Field Day Fest at Lucia Bar, and he also put me on. I was on me and Stick did a show at the Granada for New Year's, and that was fucking dope. They split it up, and we were doing shows at Lucia and that. But his question is, did you start rhyming or making beats first? I definitely started rhyming first. Because, and then he said, what album made you start to rhyme? In Illmatic, definitely listening to Nas, Gangstar's Moment of Truth. That really started making me want to rhyme. Idea, Slug from Atmosphere. Those guys really made me want to start putting shit together. And then I started rapping along the Lil Wayne shit. I kind of put that in a Radiate song, bumping Wheezy in the Plymouth Breeze, cause me and Will we would just go the fuck in on every Wheezy song, and I'm like, man, I kind of like the way my voice sounds, so I just kept going at it. So all them, but mostly the old school 90s shit, because their shit was so far out there, and I was like, man, I got all this weird shit in my head, I can really put it down and do all that shit. But then I started getting way more technical after listening to Epidemic and Big Pun and all them, just the stacked multis, and all that shit. But I definitely started rhyming first. I would write to no beat, which is weird, cause I always have to have a beat now, because I can't just like write bars, cause I'm so stuck to making songs now that I have to hear it and then make a fucking song and know what I'm rapping about content wise. But I would always write random shit. I was way more creative back then. But I was trash, but I knew how to rhyme. So I would just write shit in class all the time. I had a notebook. I started writing when I was in freshman year, but I was boo-boo. But then like when I got out of high school and then college and then a year after that, it just all clicked. I think because of the influences I was having and just like listening to real hardcore hip hop rap, like people spitting bars. And that shit helped a lot. But I started making beats when was it? Probably only like 5 years ago, maybe. When we met XL. It's been longer than that. 6 years, 7 years. But he made a beat in front of us. He showed us how to like loop shit. And also shout out Phil. He's a fucking OG too, because he showed us how to do shit. He gave us his FL, showed us how to do it, and then XL came over one day, made like 5 beats, and we were blown the fuck away. And then ever since, I jocked his style, and then now I'm making beats. But yeah, definitely rapping first. I like that more than anything. I like it more than the production side, the mixing side, although I like to mix. But rapping's just my shit, man. I love that shit. Like actually spitting. Writing is getting hard, but I like just fucking with the way my voice can change and trying new harmonies and melodies and stuff. That's what I like to do. I kind of miss performing, man. I'm talking about that today. Conrad, shout out Conrad. He said, "Why does everybody ask what it do when I'm still trying to find out what it is? Why does everybody ask what it do?" Shit, bro. It can be whatever you want it to be. You know? You gotta imagine what it is and you gotta go for it. Not just fucking Tony Robbins. Yeah, man. What do you think it is? I think it's a nice cold bowl of cereal when you wake up, you know? It's the sizzling bacon. You know, any time of day. Morning or night, sizzling bacon. What it do? You know, it is the shit. Because if you ain't doing it, you ain't doing nothing. It is the terps and some live resin. That THC. It is that aquafina. That agua. You know what I'm saying? What do you think it is? Put it in the comments. Right? What do you think it is? It can also be what you think the meaning of life is. Which I really don't think there is a meaning. That's not really morbid or pessimistic, but I think everything's on here so we can just enjoy it. That's why I don't know why I stress so hard. Because I just want to be in a place where I can enjoy it. Where I'm not just like feeling like I'm letting everybody down. Or letting myself down. That's probably why I feel like I'm letting everybody else down. Because I know I'm letting myself down. So don't project on your people. But yeah, man. It is that nice glass of milk with that Oreos and a Chip Ahoy. And the Oreo Chip Ahoy combo. That's what it is. It is that first squirt of water after you run that mile. You know what I'm saying? It's that nice blowjob on your birthday. It could be that nice little pinky in the bum if you like that. You know? Feel a little adventurous. It's a safe full of money. That's what it is. It's an Uzi. You can shoot up your partner's partner who betrayed him. That's what it is. So what it do? Next time you hear that, think about what you think it is. That's funny. I'm looking at Stephen King's book right now. It can be a fucking crazy clown that likes to eat children. What it do, baby? Allison Christian, shout out. She said, "Are you going to take the COVID vaccine if available or nah?" I'm gonna let everybody else, kind of deal with that first. Honestly, though, I'm gonna see if anybody else gets side effects. I think I would be okay if I get it, so I'm gonna let everybody else get it first. I was listening to the radio too because I didn't have a fucking car or didn't have a phone forever, so I was listening to body yaddy 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 for 5 times in a row, and they were talking about there's only gonna be 50 vaccines in Missouri. It's supposed to be here soon, like December 15th or some shit is what they said, but there's only gonna be 50, and supposedly they're giving it to doctors and other healthcare providers like nurses, CNAs, and shit. And which is kind of weird because you could either fuck everything up and they could have some weird side effects and die, and we couldn't have doctors and nurses anymore when everybody else gets COVID. But I'm not a doctor. I'm not a scientist. So let us know, Mr. Pezzino, what you think the best thing is to do. Should we get it? Should we get the vaccine or not? Should we stop fucking caring about this damn thing? Or should we keep being safe? And, is it going to be like the flu vaccine? Are they going to shoot the flu directly in us? Or is it going to be like something else where they shoot something that stops that from getting into us, so you're not actually getting a bit of COVID? Who knows? But I think I would get it. Yeah, I'm fucking sick of this. I kind of want to go places without worrying about giving it to other people and worrying about getting it, because it's just fucking frankly annoying as hell. And I apologize for everybody that had it bad, and people that passed away from it. But that's life. That's life. But yeah, I'm gonna get it. Are you guys gonna get it? Let me know in the comments. YouTube/Red Room Live 785 podcast, maybe something like that. Give me a subscribe. I'm trying to move them numbers up. Allison also asked, "Why do girls smile like they smell shit?" That's a great question. And me and her have been trying to figure this out since senior year. You see a chickie on the Instagram. She's smiling a little too squinty, and it kind of looks like she smelled a dookie. Smelled a poop. Fecal matter is what I'm saying. What is that? We need to know, and we've been trying to know. I'm sure dudes smile like, yeah, dudes definitely smile like it too. You can definitely tell. You can look at a dude's picture and be like, he's definitely got boogies in his nose. You could tell. But that's kind of the same vibe with the chicks that look like they smell shit in their pictures. It's like, I know that you don't look like you don't smile like that. Why are you smiling like that right now? You look like the Grinch. I'm sorry to tell you, but quit smiling irregularly, cause you look like you smelled a dookie. If you guys know, let me know in the comments. Like, subscribe, comment. Shout out Johnny Scene, Johnny Kids. He asked, "What's poppin' in 2021? Any moves planned? Things in motion?" Fuck no. We're all in fucking lockdown still. Probably gonna be there. Hopefully on unemployment. No. My moves definitely make more content. Definitely put way more thoughts into everything I do. After recording these last songs, it gave me a little sense of hope in my motivation to do shit. But yeah, man, after I drop some shit, it's gonna probably keep rolling because I like the way it makes me feel. No moves planned, really. There is nothing planned at all. I don't have anything that, other than if I can work, I'm gonna work as much as I can. Other than that, music, podcast, working. Hopefully working out, because I'm fat now. But come see me at 200. Zaray, shout out Zaray. She said, what are your pet peeves? Chicks that smile like they smell shit. That's one of them. Nah. Shout out if you like shit. You know, some people like shit. That ain't, you know, we ain't trying to judge over here. Some people like poo-poo. Some people like the poo-poo in the nose and faces. But, you know, we don't on this side. You're hood on some weird shit, so. My pet peeves. People that just straight up story tell in front of me when they know that I know you're not fucking doing that. You know, like one guy said he fucking rode a donkey from Missouri to Colorado. And I was like, bro, you gotta be fucking lying. He was like, nah, man, I really fucking did it. I got the pictures, I got video, but they're on my old phone at home. I could show you, but you know, I gotta pay this guy because they banned me from Uber, so like, you know, I gotta get Lyft, but they also banned me from Lyft, so I gotta get a third party one because, you know, nobody has taxis anymore. But yeah, man, if you want to see those donkey pics, you know, I got them. Just shit like that, you know. Like, yeah, man, I fucking sold so much fucking weed last month, bro. Like, I'm like, oh, you want to hit this? Nah, bro, I don't smoke weed, you know. Nah, people would just be lying for no reason, and it's weird. And like, I don't know why you think that. You just think I don't remember, like, you telling me the story different just because we're in front of people. Like, just quit showing off for people. And also people that buy followers on Instagram. That shit's whack. I don't understand why you want to look that cool when nothing's going on, you know. Just be your fucking self. You could still be yourself and, you know, have a lot of followers. It just looks weird, you know. You got 20,000 followers, but 50 people liked your shit. What is that for? But I don't know. I probably have a lot of pet peeves. I have a lot more about myself than other people, but same with the story shit. This is another one. People tell me the same story over and over again. Like I don't remember you telling me that fucking yesterday or something. It's like, I know you're excited, but you can't remember that you told me this shit? I'm sure I've done that too, but we're all excited about stuff. She also asked any advice to give 13-year-old me. Have more plans. Definitely had a lot of fun. Was gonna say have more fun, but definitely had a lot of fun, maybe too much fun. But just definitely, you have to have a plan. Probably don't drink. That'd be a good thing. Because it's just like, it's fun with your friends, but it just, when it becomes a habit, then you get way less work done, and you're content about not getting work done. So probably that, man. Like, have a good plan to succeed. Because 13-year-old me, I kind of had the same brain, the same ideals, but just have more confidence. Like I don't know if I sound confident or whatever, but I definitely am not confident. Just like, don't take yourself so serious, probably. And drop out of school and sell drugs. She also asked, if you imagine yourself retiring, where would it be? How would you spend your time? First of all, I can't imagine myself retiring because I do not have a career. So I need to find a career first so I can retire. I always thought it'd be sick to be a bum, just to be like a lonely bum in like California or like Hawaii or something. Just be like that tripped out fucking dreadheaded surfer bum that just smokes weed and tells all the locals or tells all the tourists, you know, like all the cool shit about the place that they're at, but is also just depressed and like killing 40s on people's stoops. I think that'd be tight. Where would it be? How would you spend your time? I think for real, I would like when I worked out in North Carolina for a while. I was out there for two weeks twice doing some inspections. Well, actually insurance adjusting then with James and Al, shout outs. But it was fucking beautiful. I love North Carolina. And I've been like a lot of different places for work, and like that was the first and only so far that I was like, man, I could really see myself retiring here. It just has everything, like big, I don't know about mountains, but huge hills. They got waterfalls. I'm sure they have some mountains. You're not far from the ocean. They got rivers, like beautiful trees. I think North Carolina would be dope. In the dope spots, not like fuck your cousin spots. But if you live that way, I mean, I ain't trying to I ain't judging. If you want to fuck your cousin, I ain't judging. But other than that, man, I ain't got no more questions. What day is it? It's Friday. Gonna start work back up on Monday, do some shit around Topeka, hopefully get inspired to mix these verses and get them out to y'all, man. Because I know you guys really, really want to hear me rap, so I'll let them fly. Try to give y'all little bars a few weeks ago, but yeah, I'm gonna go play some RuneScape. Right now I'm just fucking wasting XP, talking about some shit. Nothing useful. Just up in a red room, hitting my pen, bullshitting. Join me on the next episode of Red Room Live with the Star Child. Appreciate y'all listening. Peace.